Let's record. All right, let's start recording. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so we're recording. All right, one thing I've been doing wrong is this, right? When I'm doing this YouTube thing, I need to record the videos. That way I can have clips later on. But apparently, I don't do that. So we're gonna try to focus more on just being able to get these recordings set so we can reclip them, because not too many people like lives because they're too long, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's what we're gonna try to do. All right, so ooh, I got the fresh cut. Mmm. Mmm. That's right. That's right. Look at that. Mmm. Mmm. Let me do the back shot. Bam. See that? See that? Fresh. Fresh. Got a fresh shirt. Washed. Ready to go. Let's go. This is my favorite shirt. I think you seen me last time with it. It is what it is. Alright, cool. Like and subscribe. This Levi Apparel. We're gonna do what we always do on these lives. We're gonna review other channels and videos, and then we're gonna put our 2 cents into it. Sometime maybe a little bit less, sometime maybe a little bit more. You feel me? Yeah, let's go. Alright, so today we're gonna talk about something first, which is stimulus. Yes, stimulus checks. Oh, my bad, I meant to say tariffs. Tariff rebates, not stimulus checks. Sir, what do you mean, sir? Donald Trump, the President Donald Trump, second term President Donald Trump, apparently is considering tariff checks. A bill that was brought on by somebody that made introduction to this newfound idea. That's crazy. But anyways, let's go. Let's look at it. Let's go. I hold up. This is from the Minority Mindset. And here we go. About to listen to Jaspreet sing. It's gonna be a little bit though. It's not gonna be a lot. Just a little bit. All right. All right. Hold on 1 second. I'll be with you. Bam. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So this is from Minority Mindset. Um, with Jaspreet Singh. Let's go, buddy. Oop, forgot the sound. Silly me. Silly me. You know what? Before we even begin, let's give him an applause. I've been watching this guy for a minute, and he gives a lot of financial advice. That's not advice, right? So he doesn't really give advice. Let's say it like that. But he gives a lot of financial information. That's what I'm looking for, right? Pertaining to himself, right? That would promote and help him, but he has the heart to share with us, right? The heart to share with us, because if he rewatch this, he's gonna come after me for the beginning, but it is what it is, right? So he is, I believe he's either a real estate lawyer or a financial lawyer, one of those. And well, let's you know what, let's play. This is Justpreet Singh talking about the Senate's introduces bill for tariff rebate checks. You mean stimulus? Maybe I read this wrong. Senate introduces bill for tariff rebates checks after Trump suggestions. Wait a minute. Sir, wait a minute. Let's play this.
To Americans. These rebate checks, if passed, would provide a minimum of $600 per adult and dependent child, or $2,400 for a family of.
Wait a minute. Woo! Woo! Yo, this give me flashbacks, yo. Yo, this give me flashbacks. I got a family of 7. Me included, that's 7. Sir, you mean to say you about to fill thy pockets? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Come on. Come on. Let's go. What we gonna do with that? Take care of some business. We about to stimulate the economy, baby. Listen, regardless of what you do, you may say no, you may say yes to these stimmies. I mean, tariff rebates. At the end of the day, they still going to create inflation if they want. If they want. They're still going to drop down the dollar if they want. Now, they just saying, hey, listen, we could just do it, or we can help you get a little cut out of what we about to do. I prefer the cut. I'll take that cut. You feel me? Let's go. Let's go.
So in this video, I want to talk about who could potentially qualify for these tariff rebate checks, what this would mean for your investment portfolio, and what does this mean for the economy. That way you can position yourself ahead of potential market movements. Earlier this year, when President Trump and Elon Musk were friends, they were talking about sending a $5,000 Doge dividend check out to America.
Woo! Woo! This is what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
That Doge dividend check clearly didn't happen, but now under this new proposal by Senator Josh Hawley, working Americans could qualify for $600 each, assuming that you meet the income limits. The benefit will be reduced by 5% for joint filers with an adjusted gross income above $150,000 or single filers earning more than $75,000. But there's one.
I'm more than qualified, baby. Tariff rebates. Baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. You ready? I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. Shit. You see these equipments right here? Stimulus. Wait, what? Hold up. What'd you say? While you guys were using the money to just floss, I was using the money to create more income for my family. You feel me? All right? Yes. I got machines. Made sure I cut some for the wife. And the rest of it went to bills. But I got machines. Machines. Now, with the amount I made from the biz, I reintroduced it and built this office from scratch, from hand. Video's coming up today, by the way. Today, the video's coming. All right, let's go.
One key difference between the stimulus checks that we saw in 2020 and 2021 and these potential tariff rebate checks that you want to pay attention to. We saw 3 rounds of stimulus checks. First, it was a $1,200 stimulus check passed by President Trump. Then later in 2020, President Trump passed another $600.
Come on, Justpreet Singh. You give me flashbacks over here, my guy. Whoo! I remember those days, yo. I remember those days. Come on, that was amazing. Woo. Man, it was amazing days. Those days. Shit. Let's go.
Stimulus check, and then in 2021, President Biden sent out $1,400 stimulus checks. So money went from the hands of the government into the hands of people who.
Ooh, that's a nice drawing, by the way. That's a nice drawing. I like it. I like it. Let me give you an applause. Yes, I remember those days. I don't know if y'all remember those days, but I do. Ooh-wee. Those were good old days.
We were very happy initially until we got hit with very high inflation. But the question with these stimulus checks is, where did this money come from the government? Did it come from particular taxes? Did it come from somewhere else? And this is where things got a little confusing, because the government has one source of income.
Now, I was going to look for that video and present to you guys about stimulus, but there's only one person that can explain it better than I can, which is Just Be Sing. You amazing, buddy. Let's go.
Income to pay all their bills, whether it's paying for contractors.
Also, go in the description. I'm not going to play all the video. This is not even the whole video. It's more like towards a little bit after the beginning. So you got to watch the whole thing. Go back, click on the link, check out his video. And if you can, go to his channel, like, subscribe, because he brings a lot of news that's really potent to success. All right.
Or infrastructures or the military or stimulus checks, and the government gets their money from tax dollars from taxpayers. But the United States government didn't have enough money to pay for these stimulus checks because we're already drowning in this massive amount of national debt. So it turned out that the United States government funded these stimulus checks with the help of debt.
I need some more coffee because that scared me. Woo. Y'all seen that? Oh, dip. I'd give me a hit of coffee for that. I wasn't ready.
Borrowed money to then fund these stimulus checks, but then who did the United States government actually borrow this money from? Because the United States government can borrow money from regular people like you and me. They can borrow money from foreign countries, but that wasn't enough. That was when the government made a deal with the Federal Reserve Bank, the central bank here in the United States, who said that they would print an unlimited amount of money to fund whatever operations the United States government wanted in order to fund the stimulus program to keep the economy moving. So if we follow the trail of money for the stimulus checks in 2020 and 2021, it started with the Federal Reserve Bank turning on their money printer and lending trillions of dollars to the United States government. The government then raised their national debt and then took that money and gave it to people in the form of stimulus checks. This made people happy in the short term because now, well, you got some more money to spend, but then it created a number of problems. Problem number one was, of course, inflation.
Ooh, I wasn't ready for that, but I got the money.
We saw in 2021, inflation started to go up. 2022, inflation was a problem. 2023, inflation was a problem. 2024, the inflation problem started to cool down. And 2025, well, we're still talking about inflation here. So things got more expensive because when you print more money without creating more wealth, well, that dilutes the value of each individual dollar. So you had more buying power when you got that money, but then each dollar that you had in your savings and every dollar that you got from your salary could not buy you as much. So people are still paying the price of inflation today while investors.
That part he's right. I remember before 2020, milk was like what, $1.99, like a gallon of milk. Eggs was like, it was still in the $1 range, but it wasn't as much. You can get yourself like the big cartons if you wanted to. But whew, nowadays, I went to go get milk. I was looking at like almost 6 something. I was like, what? You try to go for name brand, you're looking at around $8 for milk. You're like, what the? Whoa. Almost make you not want to drink some milk. Shit, I might as well just grab me a pill and grab me some vitamin D. I'm good with that. But and that's the funny thing is the tablet probably costs just as much as the milk gallon, sir. But yeah. So inflation definitely went up. It went through the roof. Yes, printing of these extra money did cause inflation. And here's the funny thing: if you're into crypto, you want this to happen. You want this to happen because if you remember, I don't know if I said it, inflation is gonna be created, but then we're gonna go to the real digital by transferring everything to digital currency. And you know what? I'm saying too much. I'm saying too much. That's for another show. For another show. That's for another show. But yeah, stimulus, a lot of that stuff. I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna let him talk. I'm gonna let him talk. But yeah, stimulus did happen. Um, inflation did cause a lot of things to go up, and then housing was like through the roof as far as prices, and life life now is a little harder. Rent is up now. Rent is even higher. Just recent in Massachusetts, they started a new rent law, starting I think now around August or September. Or was it October? One of these. The new law in Massachusetts is there's no more realtor. When you go get an apartment, you have to pay for the realtor fee or whatever fee for them to help you get the place because the people who's the actual what do you call those landlords? Yeah, landlord fees. So before you pay the landlord fees, which was the realtor, the people who find the place for them and all that stuff, you used to have to pay that. Now they're saying that's supposed to be covered by the landlord in Massachusetts. So no longer can you charge that. So what happens is when a person would go get a house, I mean go get a apartment in Massachusetts currently, most of the time you're paying the same amount you pay for your rent, the same amount you're paying for your last, right? So your first, which is your rent, your last, and then your security, right? Would all be the same. And then they would throw almost the same amount for your realtor fee or your whatever they call it fee. And it was becoming too much for the renter to handle. You looking at four payments almost equaling the same, right? So if the renter is paying $1,000 for, that's impossible. But if they're paying, what's a better? Yeah, if they're paying $2,000 for a one bedroom, right? That's something that's normal here. $2,000 for a one bedroom, like somebody's renting a spot, right? Um, you're possibly looking at least what $8,000, right? From $2,000 for a one bedroom, you have to pay your first, which is the 2,000, your last, which is another 2,000, so that's 4,000. Then you have to pay your security, which is pretty much around the same, which is another 2,000, right? So that's 6,000, and then you have to pay for your realtor fee or the finding fee, whatever they call it, which is possibly another 2,000, if not 1,000. So you're looking at between $7,000 to $8,000 just to try to get a place over here. It's becoming ridiculous. So because of that, they got rid of it, and but the landlords hit back. So now instead of you getting a one bedroom for $2,000, you're looking at probably now 2,200. 2,200. That's crazy. But anyways, stimulus is going crazy. Um, I mean, inflation is going crazy. We hope stimulus goes crazy. But let's go. Let's get back to just recent.
got rich because of the inflation. And then the second problem has to do with taxes, because now that the United States government has racked up trillions of dollars of more debt through this program, the government has to pay this debt back plus interest. And remember, the United States government has one source of income, and that one source of income is tax dollars from taxpayers, which means, again, these people who are paying the price with the hidden tax, which is inflation, are also now having to pay the price through taxes, because now more of their tax dollars have to be used not to fund infrastructure or the military or whatever. It has to be used to pay back this debt plus interest. But now let's talk about what's going on right now in 2025 through this potential tariff rebate program. And this is where I want to remind you that if you are an investor and you want to know where investment opportunities are changing in 2025 and how you can find potentially better investment opportunities, I'm hosting my biggest investor workshop of the year on August 12th. I'm doing it twice, once in the morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and again in the evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on August 12th, where I'll be going over how you can find investment opportunities through a Trump presidency with all the policy changes that we're seeing, through the geopolitical changes, and through all the technology changes that we're seeing right now in 2025. It is a...
I love that about him. I love that. I need to find out how to get into one of those classes, right? Because his stuff is amazing. Like, I've been watching him for a good 2 to 3 years now, and the information I've been getting is bonkers, right? And this guy, he's amazing. He's amazing. His channel's amazing, guys. Go check him out. Like, subscribe to the channel. I'm telling you, it's gonna be worth it, right? He's giving you, these are just little caveats of things that he gives as far as information. All right, cool. All right, so let's move on. Actually, you know what? Let's watch a little bit more, and then after that, we're gonna cut it. As you can see, I'm not playing all of it, so y'all gonna have to come back and watch the rest.
live workshop. It is free, but we do hit capacity every single time. So if you're proposed tariff rebate plan in blue, we have one part that's the exact same, where the government wants to send out money to regular people. And by the way, for my male followers, I drew a mustache, which in my native language Punjabi we call a much. For my female followers, I do a braid, which in my native language Punjabi we drew a gut. But the difference between the stimulus checks and the tariff rebate checks is how the government will get the money to actually pay for this program, because here the government funded the stimulus checks through debt, which was money that had to be printed. Here, take a look. According to the United States Treasury Department, the United States received 300% more tariffs in June 2025 than they did in 2024. So the idea with these tariff rebate checks is to take some of the increased tax revenue and take that money to fund some of these checks. But it's not so simple, because it's more to this equation, because President Trump also signed a brand new tax program which is designed to lower taxes for a lot of Americans, which means, yes, we are getting more tariff revenue, but we're also seeing less tax revenue. See, if you're still watching this video, chances are your question is...
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That deserves an applause. That's why I said I had to go Just Sing, because this dude has the teeth when it comes to business. You feel me? You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Is this going to make the inflation problem worse? Which, number one, is a very good question, because people were not questioning that when this was happening. But to really answer that question, we have to know what is going to be the difference between here and here? Because if we're increasing tariff revenue, but we're decreasing tax revenue even more, we would need some sort of money to then fund that difference.
With that, I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger. Go check his channel out. I've watched the whole thing, and I know the answer. But go watch his channel. This guy's really great. Like he said, it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. Apparently, this was already set in motion. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's one of the reasons why this guy, when he was coming back, everybody knew this was going to happen. This was going to happen. And the fact that he rebranded, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. With low taxes, who knows? Hey, listen, there's going to be a lot of critics. There's going to be a lot of people. Let me pin over to me real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. a second, real quick. Give me a second. There we go. Bam. There we go. We're back to me. We're back to me. Yeah. So like I was saying, this is what we were expecting. This is what we were expecting. Like, there's a lot of haters out here that's gonna say no. Hold on, I'm not even checking to see if anybody's watching. My bad. I'm used to you guys just watching on the replay, so let me double check, see if anybody's watching, just in case. All right, we good, 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 we good. Yeah, guys. So like I said, go watch his channel. Just be saying he has a lot to say about business wise and like how to grow and everything. And this is what I like to do. I like to bring you guys to channels and information that's gonna help you as far as like growing, as far as like being able to go outside the box. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean. Like it's a lot of us here are paycheck to paycheck. Some of us are starting with our little hobbies that we're turning into, um, hobby gold. You know what I mean? Our getaway from society and woes and stuff. So having information and learning about stuff like this, it's really informative, and it helps you grow to understand that not everything is gonna end. You know what I mean? But yeah, so as far as this tariff goes and rebates, whatever they want to call it, I call it stimulus, but it is what it is. Um, you have to reclassify because it can't be the same, because technically they would ask question, why is this one giving um high taxes, the other one's not? So they renamed, they rebranded, which is good because it is a rebrand. It is something else. So if they're able to help as far as like using some of that Doge money, that money we are able to claim back, that tariff money, you know what I mean? If we're able to use some of it and with low taxes, the government's able to give it back to the people to help stimulate the growth of the economy. Come on now, let's go. Let's go. You know the man you put in their hands, they gonna be buying. They gonna be buying. Pardon me. People will definitely flood to the market, purchase items that will help them in their situation of food, uh, electronic purchases, and things that they may need to help them out. But hey, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Um, we about to be thousandaires. You feel me? You feel me? Nah, I was playing. I was playing. Hey, listen, man. If that does happen, make sure you play smart with that money, because if you do it correctly, you're not gonna be in a place of continual debt. You'll be in a place of having income save, being able to build upon that income, and then next year to come, you'll be better off. You'll be better off. You know what I'm saying? A car breaks down. Hey, you got the funds for it. An issue in the house. Hey, you got the funds for it. If it's small enough, right? Then you continually building on that, and then you never know. You might not be paycheck to paycheck anymore, like some of us. It is what it is. All right, cool. Like, subscribe, Levi Apparel. Check it out. Bam. Next video. Let's go. Let's go. This one is a doozy. Woo. This one is a doozy. Like, I can't wait. But before we begin, guys, I don't know if you've heard it. I don't know if you heard it. Well, you know what? Let me do this for the first time. Let me do this for the first time. Let me do this for the first time. I'm about to go to a website. What website is this? Sir, please name your website. I'm talking about frackles.com. How do you spell that? That's www.f a sorry, dot FRAQTALS.com. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. Fractals.com. Listen, this is shameless plug. Shameless plug. Videos coming about that, by the way. Videos coming. Videos coming. All right. So we about to check this out. Fractals.com. You know what? Let me send him a IG link. Fractals.com. Go to my IG real quick. I took an IG out of my phone, so I gotta reinstall it. You know. Come on, baby, hurry up, hurry up. Gotta verify, do all that stuff. Anyways, I'll hit him with the link later. But yeah, let's go to something I always tell you guys, but I typically don't do it for real. But today is another day. Today is another day. Today is another day. Yittity. Woo! There we go. There we go. Fractals.com. Fractals.com. Let's see if I can get full screen. Can you do full screen again? Bam, 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 bam. Booyah. How you like me now? How you like me now? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, cool. So we're at fractals.com, fractals.com, the website. All right, guys. What's going on? Code sent to you. Give me a second. I put my IG code. Verify, baby. All right, all right. Wait, that looks weird. Why is it like that? Wait, so I can do half? Oh, snap. I didn't know I could do that. Yo, I just found out I could do this. Bam. Back to me. Bam. Okay, okay. All right. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So hold on real quick. Save your login info. Yes. All right. So create new password. What? Skip this. I'm not gonna. Yeah, sure. All right, cool. There we go. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whew. You send him a link to this so he can know I'm doing this. copy. All right, cool, 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 cool. So send him the link and let's do this. All right, guys. So I told you guys, listen, um, there's other ways. Like if I had to start all over again and I knew about fractals, right? I would go to his website like I am right now. This is the first thing I would do. This is the first thing I would do. Um, I would look into this right here, right? I'd save my money. I'd look into this. I'd look into this. And I'm going to tell you why. So, this setup, right, that comes with the heat press. Can I click on it? No? Okay. This setup right here. Let me just go to it. Shop. Let's go to it real quick. All right. So, if you go to his website, right? I've been telling you guys go to a website, go to a website. I never do, right? I have personally myself, but so when you go to his website, you'll see tons of stuff that he's selling. One of the key things, if you already have an establishment, you're already set up, is this right here, right? If you don't know about Ryanet's pigtails screen printing press that I have, if you don't know about that, I go straight for this. Now, I would immerse myself in his. You know what? Let me pin off to me real quick. I'm gonna turn this into a video. How I would start if I was from the beginning. Give me a quick second. Quick second. All right, guys. So let's just say you just started thinking about the apparel world and you want to do t-shirts, designs. You've seen the DTF, direct to film. That's what DTF stands for. Videos. You're interested. You want to get in it. You want to purchase the DTF. You want to get that heat press. Hold on 1 minute. Before you do, this is what I would do. Right? I go into let me pause. First thing I would do, get educated some more, right? Learn about direct to film. Learn about machines that make direct to film and their problems. I would purchase an Epson 15,000. I would get an ink tank, right? And then when I'm done with all that, right? I wouldn't purchase a screen printing machine right away. I wouldn't get the heat press right away. What I would do is this. I would go into fractals.com. Fractals.com. If you don't know the website, if you don't know who he is, hey, let me show you. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna pin off to the website so you can see it. Give me a quick second. Bam, there we go. I'll go into fractals.com And this is how the website looks like. This is it right here. FARQTALS. Fractals.com. Let me see if I scroll up if you'll see it. It's okay. Go to fractals.com, right? Also, he has a setting right here where you can get in touch with him. Here's the website. You can even log in to be a member. And this is what I would do. I would go to this website, and then I would click on shop. And from clicking on the shop, I click on this one right here. Which one is? This is the third one on the bottom. Third one on the bottom. That's this one right here. Because most likely, if you really want to get into this, a machine like this is what you need, right? Let's make this a little bit bigger. All right. So I would get one of these. What this is a heat press and a heat platen together. But wait, there's more. Over here, right? Let's see if it shows it. Give me a second. Please say it shows it. Okay, it doesn't, but I'm gonna get to it. So if you've seen the screen printing videos, if you've seen the DTF videos, direct to film videos, right? If you've seen the sublimation videos, the white toner videos, and you're thinking about buying white toner, you're thinking about doing a DTF conversion or getting a DTF printer, right? You're thinking about, doing sublimation, all that stuff. Before you do any of it, go to fractals.com, get this. Come on, hands, where you at? Bam. Get this right there. Get this right there. Right there. Get that. Right? Get that. Damn, that's some big fingers. You know what they say about big fingers. Nice play. Yeah. Anyways, get that machine, and what's gonna happen is this: you'll be able to screen print, do sublimation, do DTF, do white toner, right there on that one machine. It's worth it for that price. That's how it would start, because what you have here is a combination screen printing, direct to film, all in one. Screen printing, direct to film, all in one. Can you imagine that? What did I say? Screen printing, direct to film, all in one. So now that you got that, guess what? You can do unlimited prints. Unlimited prints. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Unlimited prints, unlimited things. And you have the heat press. Now, here's something special about this, right? Let's go back to shop. Oh, also, hold on one second. Let me show you the combination real quick. Show the combination. Bam. Nah, it doesn't show that. But yeah, anyways, that's what I would do. I would purchase this and I'll get it going. All right. So guys, go check out fractals.com. Get yourself the added heat press set up. And in case you didn't know, you can come right here. You can do it as little as $67.39 by doing Apple Pay. Sorry, not Apple Pay. PayPal. I'm looking at it. PayPal. There's Afterpay. There's Affirm. Like, this dude's got it all. He's got it all. He made it affordable for everybody. Affordable for everybody. So get it. All right. I'm looking at the time right now. But anyways, that's what I would do. Let me pin back onto me, and then I'm gonna conclude this, right? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So that's what I would do. I would go to fractals.com. I'll get the screen printing machine slash um heat press, right? And basically like it says, two ways yeah, two ways to turn up the heat. That's what he said on there, right? So yeah, that's what I would do. I would get that machine, and then on top of that, right, you can buy another one, right? Not the actual, not the whole thing again for like the 1,250. Um, but you can get the regular platen for cheaper price, connected together, and the heat press is set up where it will slide to the other side, and you can just keep going. You can just keep going. You know what? Let me let me uh let me do this real quick. I don't have it set up on there, but I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna go to fractals.com and let's do this. So now you'll have the ability to definitely see. Let me go on YouTube real quick, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. So if I just started on this journey, if I just started on this journey, what I would do is this. Let's go to the shorts. Let's see this real quick. All right, this is exactly what I wanted. It's exactly what I wanted. Let's pause it real quick. Let's pause it real quick.
A love connection.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Connecting the dots. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I like that. All right, let's set up the other one. So when I go back, bam. All right, cool, 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 cool. All right, cool. So that's what I'm looking at. All right, so what I would do is this, right? I would purchase this. So this is what I was talking about. I would purchase this. Let's play this.
3 seconds.
There we go. There we go. Fractals. That's what I want to show you. If I just started, this is what I would do. I purchase that. When I make money, get the other one, as you can see, and you can keep on going. As your business grows, you keep purchasing, you keep purchasing, you keep purchasing, right? Until your whole wall is filled with it. So now you can do one shirt, two shirt, three shirt, four shirt, five shirt, as many shirts as you want to do. But guess what? It gets even better. It gets even better. It gets even better. Let me copy the link real quick so I can add it to the thing so I don't get YouTube strike. It gets even better. Let's go back real quick. Let's go back real quick. What is this? Oh, don't know what that is. All right, let's go back real quick. Let's go back real quick. All right. Now, you've seen that. Seen this. Seen that. Now, this is what you can do. Bam, you can screen print. Look at that. Bam, you can heat press. Transfers. Bam. You go back to screen print if you want. You can do one side, next side. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So if I had a chance um to redo this journey again, this is definitely what I would do. I go to fractals.com, I purchase his machines, and then I just keep going and just combine until I get to the point where I have enough that I want. But now I'm working with one heat press that can press multiple prints, not at the same time, individually, but still with enough speed that I can screen print, heat press. I can even skip the flash drying. Like I can have a small location and that's all I do. Like, hey guys, if you're looking to start a business like a hobby, screen printing, direct to film, sublimation, you want to do all that, please do. Please do. But go to fractals.com, get his items. As you can see, he has ways that you can purchase it at a low price. So you don't have to spend all your money in case this doesn't work out. Guess what? By the time it takes for you to save and get all these machines, you're paid off and you can keep continuing. All right? That's where we at. All right, what time is it? 13. All right, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Give me a pause. Hold on. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. Get the other one, right? And just keep combining, keep combining, right? You can have four shirts, like four platins. You can have eight platins. All of them can combine. Pull over the heat press. Keep going, keep going, keep going, right? So if I was gonna start over, this is what I would do, and I'm giving you guys the information because I didn't know better. Now I'm helping you guys understand better. And videos on Fractal's owner, um, being on the channel, giving us more detail, more info. He even got other stuff in the works. Hey, listen, check him out. Check him out. Fractals.com. All right. That was a long commercial. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, cool. Now we're about to go into something else. Something else. Right? All right. So, ooh wee. All right. All right. All right. So now I know I played the fractals, but some of you guys might be like, I'm not sure. For people who like the Chinese joint, man, this one is on steroids. This one is on steroids. Check this out. Check this out. I was on my YouTube journey and I found this. This is damn. Oh, by the way, all because this exists doesn't mean that you're gonna get better. I mean, it's a Chinese joint. You feel me? So when I introduce it, you are gonna go bonkers. But what I introduced before is American made. Anyways, let's just play. Let's just play. All right. So this is from Microtech Heat Press. Microtech Heat Press. This came to my attention, and I was made to bring it to you. Oh wait, before I do, let's pan off real quick. Let's do one of these. Bam. Bam. Got that going. That going. All right. Then we're gonna pan off. Bam. All right. This is from Microtech. heat press. All right, cool. All right, let's begin. Ooh, I got the sound off.
Station fully automatic DTF heat press machine X4. This machine has a small footprint and only needs 2 operators. You just load.
Damn. This dude came out the cut with, yo, I got lasers. Woo wee.
And unload the garments and the DTF fields. No walking back and forth, no manual pressing the heating plate. This saves labor costs and cuts down the operator footage. With an optional feeding machine, you will only...
What the hell? What am I looking at, sir? Wait a minute, I gotta adjust myself. Damn, I wasn't ready for this. I seen this and I didn't even notice I was there. I've seen this video, I even noticed about it. Crazy.
Need 1 operator. Each press station can run different time and temperature settings at the same time. You can transfer 2 different garments at once and choose from 6 preset programs to suit any jobs. You can also adjust the speed at which the machine switches the stations to match your team's pace. Each station comes with 2 positioning devices to help you place the DTF fields perfectly. Thank you for your watching. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.
What in the world? Let's go back to this. Let's look at this again.
More footprints and only needs 2 operators.
Hold on 1 second. So, the first operator, right, applies the transfer. The second operator is releasing the transfer, right? So they're peeling it off. That's amazing. Wow. That is amazing. All right. First operator. So they probably do it together in the beginning to make sure all of it is on. The heat press presses the shirt, right? Oh my God. Yo, this is adjustable. Look at it. It's adjustable. Whoa. How much is this? That's crazy. Whoo, this just took DTF printing to another level. You imagine you have this? This probably thousands of dollars though, but if it's from China, you feel me? It's gotta be. I mean, with the tariffs nowadays, you never know. I'm about to check this out real quick. Hold up. I'm about to go to AliExpress. Check it out. I go AliExpress and check it out because this is too good to be true. Do you see this? Look. So, right there, right? Where's my hands? Right? So you have 1, 2, so it's an XY section. You can enlarge the space of the transfers. And you can move the suction thing. Yo, look at this. Oh, I have the mouse. Okay, so right here, it's adjustable. You can take this, pull it back. You can take this one, push it front. You can take the other side, which you can't see, push it back. There's automatic suction setup. You can adjust it back and forth. Guys, I wanted to make a machine like this. I was getting components together, and this exists already. There's a saying, if you thought about it, somebody created. Whoa, that is crazy. That is crazy. Let me look at this Alibaba. No, AliExpress. This is crazy. Let's play it again. Woo! Let's go back. Let's go back. Are you kidding me? Look at that. The machine just brings it over and heat press it. And it's already aligned. You don't gotta do nothing. You can either have the machine do it or you can have an operator do it. If you're busy and you gotta do stuff, guess what? You pre-program it, set it up, the machine psh, psh, do all four. Bam. Now you're gonna need another machine to pull it out. That's something else they're gonna have to invent if you don't want to use the operator. Because once all four is done, the machine's probably gonna beep, let you know, beep, beep, done. Whoa. And there's a computer monitor. Look at that. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. This is too fast. There's a computer monitor that you can do everything, set each station. You can set each station. It looks like this is possibly able to go up to 6 stations. You can set each station. Heating, image application. Whoa. Whoa. This is something else. This is something else, guys. Bro, the heat press DTF game just got real. Bro, if you got a DTF printer, if you have this machine, you man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Let me play this again. There's the machine right there. There's the machine right there. Look at that. Look at that. You have 4 different locations, and I'm pretty sure they have a 6th station. Wow. Wow. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Nah, I'm gonna end it right there. That's amazing. That's amazing. This is amazing. Wow. Wow. Let's pin over to me. Wow, guys. Just when I thought the direct-to-film game was somebody had come up with something genius, somebody else blew the waters, bro. They just blew the waters out. Bums away. They said, let's go, let's go, let's go. This is amazing. Wow. These guys outdid themselves. I'm going to look for this. All right, like, subscribe, leave our pill. We out. That was amazing. That was amazing. All right, let's go back to regularly scheduled program. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Wow. Wow. Wow, guys, today was just amazing. Today was amazing. If you're here, you're here. If not, you watch it on the replay and I'm going to repost. This is crazy. But hold on real quick. Family matters, so I gotta go check it. All right, we back. We back. We back to regularly scheduled program. All right, so today, what I gotta do today is this. I don't know if you can see it. Bam, right below. Right below is my Epson. That's right there. So what I'm about to do is basically, bam. Yeah. So, my Epson 7710. I had to get a different ink thingy for it because it's just currently I'm having issues when it comes to getting it to hold on 1 second. Awesome, just passed the 1 hour mark. Alright, these are different DT directed film printers I got. Alright, so the Epson 7710, I have to change some stuff in it. First you gotta turn it off. So let's turn it off. Turn off power. Yes. Okay. Just gonna turn the power off. Wait. Power off. Alright, so I have to turn it around if I can, because this thing is heavy. And then, yeah, so I have to turn it around. Once I'm done turning it around, I have to change the waste ink tank. Right, this is the new one. That's how it's supposed to look. And instructions are on it. So, yeah. When they made this printer, they made it heavy. Alright, so it tells you on the back, remove this, right? Then there's like a okay, on that side. Alright, let's turn it all the way around. Right? Okay. Alright, so if you look right here, right there, this is where the pull this right there. Bam. Once you pull it out, you can pull this out right here. Woo, look at this. This is how the original one looks like. and this is the new one. So when you're putting it in, what was it supposed to go again? What's that direction? Okay, so that's how you put in the new one, right there. And then, oh, also this is for like in case you want to put in the large, like if you want to do like a back feed of the large prints, that's how you do it, right? Cool. Now I'm gonna turn this around. First, let's put this here. And the reason why I'm changing is because, so I've reconverted this back to being my regular sublimation printer, and in doing so, I had to do a couple of print head cleanings. In the interim of doing print head cleanings, oh, since I'm here, let me just plug this to its proper location. All right, that one's plugged, and this print is heavy, y'all. It's heavy. It's heavy. Okay. All right. Got it right back. Whew. Okay. The back is open. All right. Cool. So. Whew. So for the Epson 15,000, we were able to get the waste ink tank out, and because of that, we're a lot more successful when it comes to. Damn, that's a lot of. Oof. Then this thing's nasty. Look at that. Look on the inside. Man, it just kept on building ink after ink. Finally, it said, okay, enough's enough. This has direct to film ink. This has sublimation ink. Wow. Well, either way, it's out. Let's start it. Oh my God, it's already time to go to work. Oh. Whew, you can't win. Okay. All right. Hey, we getting somewhere. We got the red and the yellow so far, and some of the black. The blue hasn't shown up yet, but before there was nothing here. So let's go. Say no. Okay, so it's giving us some strange, like, let's do all colors. Let's clean the print head. Let's get it going. That's what I'm talking about. Feeling good. feeling good. There's a couple of things that I wanted to do that I again didn't get to do, so now I'm happy. I'm happy I'm gonna. There's a lot of sublimationing stuff I need to do that I'm gonna be able to do. So we finally got it. Um, and when I say we finally got it, I'm talking about this right here. So for the Epson 7710, I was able to remove this. What's the name of it? I think this is called the waste ink tank. I was able to remove the waste ink tank. So yeah, so we good. We good now. We good. Right? I'm waiting for the printer to finish the settings. Once everything is good, man, time is flying by. Time is flying by. It's time for me to go to my job. Just over broke. But yeah, at least I got it done. At least I got it done. So hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna check real quick. All right. So 49. All right. All right. All right. Done. It's like my daily activity. What I do. If I'm not fixing a printer, I'm getting stuff ready for another design. I had this ready for a minute. Gotta get it going. I'm fixing that printer, fixing this printer, fixing the embroidery machine. And it's ongoing process. But yeah, so the Epson 7710. Right now, let's take a look. It's almost done. We're gonna do another print. That's it right there. So we're gonna do another print soon, and then once we get that going, man, my lighting sucks. Yeah, once we get that going, um, we'll be able to do another printhead cleaning test, and then once we do that printhead cleaning test, we're able to um, yeah, we'll be able to do a sublimation print. Okay, printhead cleaning complete. Print nozzle check is recommended. Start. All right, I can. This is so old. Woo! We getting there, baby. We getting there. The black is coming out. The red is on point, complete. The yellow is doing its thing. The only thing I'm missing now, don't see right now, is the blue, but it's faintly showing itself. So we got probably maybe a couple more printhead cleanings, and then I'm gonna do set black. Let's just focus on the colors for now, because the black seems like it's coming out. Yeah. All right. In the meantime, while it's doing its thing, gotta find my phone. Look at the time. All right. I gotta get myself ready to go. But yeah. So I'll keep you posted. Just changed the waste ink tank. Printer's printing. I reconverted back to sublimation. Epson 7710 is doing sublimation only from now on. And the reason why is because my large printer, um, when it prints like this. It's still printing like this, so I can't get jobs done. So because of that, I had to rely on it to get things done. And then eventually, I'm gonna go back to the larger printer and see what I can do about fixing it. But in the meantime, we're just gonna worry about getting that done. Um, and then yeah, so that's it. That's it. So if you follow me, like, subscribe, I got other stuff that I'm gonna be talking about. Let me pull this. Anyways, I got other stuff I'm gonna be talking about. Check my channel out. We're gonna be talking about a lot more. Like, subscribe, Levi Apparel, and I'm gonna reclip all these and let it go on. All right, peace. I'm out.